To Wei. That's the match that's coming up very shortly here on court 2. As we look at that draw, it's the bottom half of the draw that we're focusing on. The winner of this match between Denmark and Malaysia will either take on Jiang and Wei, the number 2 seeds, or Midorikawa and Saito in the quarterfinals, with either China or Thailand awaiting in the semi. As you see there, Vestergaard and Busch, world number 24s, leading Chen and To, who've had a change of hair color as well. We talked about Shi Yuqi's new look. Well, we know that Chen Tangjie and To Wei like to treat us with different looks every now and then. We see the head-to-head there. Chen and To lead it 1-0. They met last year at the French Open. And Chen Tangjie and To Wei won that in straight games, 21-12, 21-15. It's the only meeting for these two pairs. So we see the coin toss. And, well, Chen Tangjie and To Wei, of course, coming off an impressive run in Paris a couple of weeks back. They lost in the quarterfinals to Kim and Jeong, the eventual silver medalists. And they lost that match in straight games, but they had a tough group to begin with, and they saw off in the group stages the likes of Huang Dongping, who was the reigning Olympic champion in mixed doubles, and her new partner, Fang Yang-zi. As we see here, Mads Vestergaard, just 22 years of age, from Odder in Denmark. They're enjoying their world ranking position of 24, which is the best that they've been since July this year. Christine Busch, 23 years of age as well, from Copenhagen, the capital. They have a win-loss record of 9-10, so just 47% of matches won this year for the Danes. In the second round, it's a little trickier. They've had 2 wins to 4 losses in the second round. They beat Chen Ji and Francesca Corbett of the USA in the first round, 25-23, 21-14 in just over half an hour. But this will be a different challenge for the Danes in the Malaysian 7 seeds. Chen Tangjie, now 26 years of age, a right-hander from Ipoh, ranked 9th in the world with his partner To. They have reached as high as number 8 in the world before. That was in December of last year when they were world number 8s. So a slight dip in the rankings, as we see there. To Wei, 23 years of age, from Malacca. And, well, their win-loss record this year has been impressive. 20 wins to 12 losses, 63% of matches won in the second round. It's a lot closer. They've had 4 wins and 5 losses. So this is a tricky round for them as a pair to contend with. They've beaten Liu and Zheng of Chinese Taipei from the reserves, 21-19, 21-14 in 31 minutes. So a confident start for both these pairs at this tournament. Emi Sakamoto is your umpire for this match, and she's joined in the service judges chair by Hyung-koo Am of Korea. There he is. Well, on paper, this of course favors the Malaysians. Chen and To, who are seeded top 10 pair in the world, taking on a pair who are 15 places below them. But like I said, the second rounds are always tricky, and given that they've had a break, Vestergaard and Busch, a long break during the Olympics, it have been exactly what they needed to reset their game, because the last tournament they played was at the Singapore Open, which was at the end of May and June, beginning of June, when they lost in the semi-finals at that time to Yang Po Swan and Hu Ling Fan in straight games. So since the Singapore Open, they haven't played any competitive matches on the HSBC BWF World Tour, and maybe it's just what they needed to reset and recharge for this tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It was incidentally their best finish of the year as well for Vestergaard and Busch at the Singapore Open.
Busch, Denmark. And on my left, Chen and Tong Yi-wei, Malaysia.
So it'll be Christine Busch who serves to get the second round match underway.
To serve to Chen Tanje. Love ball. Play.
Yeah, right down the line.
1 love.
Vestergaard will have to show off his power from the back court. Keep the point short. Try and get on top of this early.
Two love.
Not really allow the Malaysians to settle into their game. That'll be key early on here. Having played in Paris, it'll be interesting to see what kind of condition the Malaysians are in. We've talked a lot about the fact that after an Olympic Games, all the participants who play in the Olympics go through a sort of come down, where all that energy that they had put in, the intensity of the Olympics, they need to sort of take a break from that and bounce back. So it's always interesting to see how they fare in their first tournaments back. It's also a reason why many players choose to take a longer break before rejoining the tour.
All.
You see there, Vestergaard sends it long. Oof.
3,
Unlucky
2.
with the net roll, catches the tape. Vestergaard. Yep, falls on his end instead.
Service over. 3 all.
It's a good start from the Danes. Kept pace. They try to control this early on. Trying to put the higher ranked opponents on the back foot as much as possible.
Service over.
But then gives it away
4
a little
all.
too cheaply
Change.
with the service error. Just have to be careful, Vestergaard and Busch, about this, what seem like easy points. I'm sure they're feeling the pressure.
Service court hold. Too high.
Wow. And the first time,
Service over.
I think today we've seen,
5 all.
or at least on the matches I've done, I've seen a service fault called for it being too high. Nicely placed in the corner.
5.
He's been hunting that corner for some time now, Vestergaard. Yeah, just pushes it over. Loose lift. And Chen Tang-jie
6 all.
is not going to miss it. Look at that. Comes at the perfect height for him to smash it.
Service over. 7-6. Service over.
Again, trying to bring the shuttle down. It's proved tricky for Vestergaard. Oh, flick serve, caught him by surprise, didn't he?
8-7.
That is smart play by Chen Tang-jae. I think he knew that Vestergaard was not expecting that at all.
Service
He was
over.
on the defense throughout, Toei Wei.
8.
Had to scramble around the court. And in the end, proved a little all too much. Eight all. Nope. Again,
9.
mistakes coming off the Malaysian rackets in those last 2 points. Not being able to get past the net there.
Service over. 9-0.
Well, both pairs still not quite settled in, you'd say. The errors probably a lot more than the winners at the moment. It's much better. Goes for the body shot.
9.
Vestergaard finding it extremely difficult to try and move the shuttle away from him. They go into the break with a narrow lead. Chen Tang-jae and Toei Wei. 11-9 up. They were trailing or playing catch-up, I would say, for a large part of this opening half, but made it count when it mattered most, and now are 11-9 up in a quick-fire opening game. Just 7 minutes played, and the 7 seeds have the lead.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Players on court. Coaches, return to your chairs. Coach.
A fair bit of thinking to do for Vestergaard and Busch, who started off pretty well, but then had a few errors of their own. Couldn't quite keep going with that momentum, that early momentum. Good serve, keeps it low.
12-9.
The best finish for Chun and To this year was getting to the final of the Thailand Masters, where they eventually lost to Puavaranukroh and Teratanachai. They also got to the final of the Swiss Open. So they know plenty about going deep in tournaments.
10-12.
They got to the semi-finals of the Malaysia Masters, as well as the quarterfinals of the Singapore Open. So it's been a pretty decent year. It kind of saw them book a place in Paris as a result. Nice. Really
Service
nice
over.
from Chen.
13-10.
Keeps it very close to the net as he goes cross court. Does well to move Vestergaard around on that one.
Change.
It's now 6 of the last 7 points have gone the Malaysians' way. Very quick reflexes. Chen Tangjie fully
10.
alert for the return on serve. Two World Tour titles to their name, Chen and To, in their career. A young career, I should add. The Orleans Masters and Taipei Open. Both they won last year, which really put them on the map.
Service over. 11-15.
And they've been on the rise ever since. Just missing the line there.
Service over. 16-11.
As soon as the exchanges get longer, you see Chen and To exert their control. Early on in this game, when there were, I think, 2 to 3 exchanges, the Danes were doing well. But now you can see it's Chen and To who are dictating the points. 17-11, now 6-point lead. Vestergaard and Busch have been quietened.
Play.
Yeah, long.
18-11.
Seem to be running out of answers at the moment. Yeah, wide. Yep. As soon as they start pushing for the lines is when the
19-11.
mistakes come from the Danish pair. And that's because Chen and To have done such a good job of covering the court
Christine, get ready.
that Vestergaard and Busch have no choice of but going for the lines. That's well wide. Oh,
Service over.
yeah, that's a mistake she wouldn't have wanted.
19.
So it's 12-19. She tried to get out of the way and she did well
Service over. 20.
to do so,
Game
and it's
point,
now multiple game point opportunities for Chen and To. Kills it off with ease,
Service over.
Vestergaard.
13-20.
Puts it through the legs of Choi Wei, but he's not letting that one go. Well defended by Choi Wei there. And they secure the game on the
First
second game
won by
point
Chen
opportunity.
Tangjie and To Wei, 21-13.
It took them just 14 minutes to do so, 21-13. And the number 7 seeds have the big advantage. They've not really been threatened or pushed too much. A few mistakes early on, but other than that, it's been pretty confident showing from Chen Tangjie and Toh Wei.
Court to 20 seconds.
Men vi gør mange gode ting. Det skal vi prøve at lave endnu mere af her. Tror du på det? Kom så.
About to get the second game underway here in this mixed doubles encounter between Malaysians Chen and Toh, who are seeded 7th, and Vestergaard and Busch of Denmark.
Play.
And it's the Malaysians who have taken the opening game, 21-13. So it's a must-win for the Danes now. Yeah. Easily put away by Toh Wei. Opened up the court really well. As you saw, both the Danes kind of get caught out on the right-hand side of the far court. Oh.
Service over.
She was right there.
Oh.
Makes the mistake by catching the shuttle at the net.
Service over.
Return. Read that flick serve extremely well. In fact, I don't think she got the kind of height she would have wanted, Christine Busch, on that flick. Net is certainly playing tricks with the Danes at the moment. Oh, they're moving a lot more freely in this second game. I think having taken that advantage of the first game, they've released whatever pressure or tension they had coming into the second round, and now they can play their natural game. Chen Tangjie and Toh Wei, you can see it from their movement and the positioning. No, that's wide.
Service over. 2-4.
It was between the two Malaysians there, Vestergaard. A little too quick.
All quick tower.
Probably rushed in with that. She had the court at her disposal.
Okay, back and forth.
It was 4-all as a result.
Return the shuttle. Go.
No,
5.
but that's a bit
4.
surprising from Chen and To. They were hesitating with their shot there. You could see that To Yiwei had already moved away from her position to the other end of the court, so Chen Tangjie caught off guard. That's
Service
much
over.
better.
5-all.
5-all. Good play from Yiwei to set up the smash at the net. He finds that spot between the two players so well.
Return the shuttle properly.
Chen.
Okay.
Such good understanding of each other, Chen and To.
7-5.
Follow-ups have been impressive. To Yiwei that time going for the kill. But in the exchanges, when they take turns, it's almost in sync.
Service over. 6-7.
For Vestergaard and Busch, we've seen moments of really smart play. It just hasn't been consistent enough. Like there.
Service over. 8-6.
Good serve.
9-6.
And that's called out. Well left by Vestergaard.
Service over. 7-9.
Oh, he played it through his legs, Vestergaard. How good was that?
9.
Played the tweener. It's a quick fire rally, and Vestergaard
Play on.
doing really well to play the shuttle back with the tweener. And suddenly you feel like there's a slight shift in the momentum. Vestergaard and Busch trying to control the points better. There you go. Well placed. Finds that open
10,
space
9.
beautifully. And that's now 4 points in a row for the Danes. called in.
Service over.
No, it's called out.
10-all.
So it'll be a narrow lead for whoever goes ahead in the break. 10-all. It's called out. 11-10 to Chen and To at the break. Very narrow lead, but Vestergaard sending the shuttle long in the end there. And so after 25 minutes, they're a game and a point up.
Biasanya push tuh, ya. Netral dulu. Di body, sini kecil-kecil kosong. Kalau di body itu kan ada ditunggu tuh, toh. Ya.
Before end game, score point yang mau.
Banyak dibaca, ya.
11-10. Play.
So we're about to resume the second game. Ray was the one who served through.
12-10.
You saw there, the Malaysian pair were in deep conversation with their coach Nova Vedanto. I wasn't too happy with the fact that it was so close, that second game. Oh, she finds the line.
13-10.
Instinctive from To. Vestergaard, though, could have done better with that judgment call. That time it's out.
Service over. 11-13.
Oh, well out of reach for Vestergaard. He was trying his best to get the shuttle back in play, but proved too far in the end. This lovely cross-court from Chen. Vestergaard stretching out completely to try and make the shuttle. Well defended. But just look how well they're moving the shuttle around at the moment, Chen and To.
15-11.
Making the Danes do all the hard work. And they've certainly changed their ways since the break. Nova Vedanto doing what was required to get them back up and running. She made it happen from the floor. Toiwei. Slipped on the floor, but then mistake from Busch.
16-11.
Giving her a breather. 5-point advantage now. And they're 5 away from sealing a place in the quarterfinal.
Service over. 12-16. Play on. Ah. Play on. Play on.
Try to get the shuttle to change.
Play on.
Umpire insisting that the play should be on with the shuttle. This time they succeeded in their request to get the shuttle changed. I think she spent way too long trying to get the shuttle changed, and that probably affected her play on that point. Oof.
Service over.
That's got to be painful.
17-13.
Point given away a little too easily by Vestergaard with that service error. Yeah. Straight for the body.
18-13.
3 points away now from a quarterfinal berth. And the errors are coming a little too frequently off the Danish rackets now. At just over 30 minutes of play, 31 to be exact. Yeah.
20.
Holding.
Match point.
And that is
13.
7 match points now for the world number 9s. 2013. Big smash
Game.
from Chen to end it. Christine Busch unable to defend. And so it's smooth sailing for the number 7 seeds. 21-13, 21-13. Chen Tangjie and To Wei see off Mads Vestergaard and Christine Busch of Denmark. And are through to the quarterfinals here at the Daihatsu Japan Open 2024. It's a 5th quarterfinal of the year for the Malaysians. Just making sure that he gets the win. Outpowering his opponents there. Chen Tangjie and To Wei are through to the last 8. 21-13, 21-13 in 33 minutes. You're watching live coverage of the Daihatsu Japan Open 2024. We're coming to you live from the Yokohama